Hey everyone, Mr. Say here. This is a lap guide for the new lap time challenge taking place at Michelin Raceway, Road Atlanta with the Red Bull X2019 competition. So to access this, you'll want to go to sport mode. So make sure you have menu book number 9 completed. That way sport mode is unlocked. Go ahead and click the online time trial and you want to click into the X2019 challenge. So this is a 2-week event ending at the end of December 21st, 2022. We're on the racing medium tires. BOP is on and tuning is disabled. And you want to try to get within at least 10% of the world record time when the event ends. That way you get some credits when the event ends. The ultimate goal is to get within 3% of the world record time at the end of the event, so you can get a cool 2 million credits when it ends. And oh boy, this is an interesting combination. I'll go through this lap twice. One where I stop the video to explain what I do. Another one where I go through it without stopping the video. So let's go ahead and get started with the lap guide, where you want to bring yourself towards the left side of the track. And you want to turn in shortly after the wall on the left end. And you want to try to take this turn flat out. So just try to carry as much speed as possible. But for turn 3, which is the right turn coming up, this is a really difficult turn to nail down. So you need to brake early. Brake before the curb on the left starts and turn in when the curb on the left ends. So as you turn in, you want to ease off of the brakes to the point where as you hit the apex, your car is coasting for a bit. So no braking, no throttle input. The car will turn in some more. Then you want to get the car pointing towards the next section of the track, exiting on 4th or 5th gear, up to you, and get on the throttle as soon as you can. For the S's, you want to take it flat out. Before turn 5, you want to brake as soon as this curb on the right starts. You'll go down to 4th gear for a bit more rotation, turning in when the curb on the right ends. So at this point, go down to 4th gear, and just like in the 3rd turn, let the car coast for a moment. So no braking, no throttle input. The car will turn in a bit more, but go on 5th gear as you're getting ready to exit the turn and carefully get on the throttle. And make sure your left wheels do not go onto the wide curbs on the right, otherwise you risk getting dirty tires and an off-track penalty. Then brake just before you reach the 200 feet line, and that feet line is also your turning point. Go down to 4th gear, really force the car to turn in, and as soon as you hit the exit point from turn 6, so right here, this is where you start to brake as much as you can. Quickly going down to 1st gear, turning in before the curb on the left ends. By quickly going down to 1st gear, all the weight will go to the front of the car and the car will whip around the turn. But you want to quickly go up to 3rd or 4th gear, up to you. That way you have less chance of getting wheel spin as you exit the 7th turn. Now for the chicane that is coming up, you want to bring yourself towards right. This one is a little hard to spot, but you want to brake just as you pass the 200 feet board that is on the right. Brake as much as you can in a straight line, turning in before the curb on the right ends and quickly shifting down to 2nd gear to force the car to whip around this left turn. Then try to make your way up to 3rd or 4th gear and be really mindful about your throttle input as it's really easy to spin out over here. Then try to position yourself right here as you go under the bridge. That way you have less distance to cover as you finish the lap. And there we go. So a 59.900. I'm actually kind of surprised I was able to get a lap time under 1 minute. But let's go ahead and go through this again. But I am not going to stop the video. So let's go ahead and get that started. So as I get ready to start the lap, I'm going to take a slightly wider line so I can build up a little more speed. Then just after the wall on the left ends, that's where I'm going to start to turn in, going flat out. Turn 3, really difficult to nail down. Brake early for this turn, and the braking, turning in, coasting, and the throttle input all happens very quickly, so you need to be on your toes for turns 3 and turn 5, which is this turn right here. Be careful about going too wide onto the big curbs. Brake before the 200 feet line, quickly shifting down to 4th for more turn in. Then quickly shifting down to 1st gear for a lot more turn in, force the car to whip around the 7th turn, and quickly go up to 3rd or 4th gear as you exit the 7th turn. You want to try to reduce the amount of wheel spin you're getting. Then you're braking at the 200 feet board, and that's going to be on the right in the shadow. Go down to 2nd gear, force the car to whip around the first part of the chicane, but as you exit the chicane, go up to 4th gear and try to take a shorter line to finish your lap. And that is it for the lap guide with this demon spawn, the X2019 competition. Hopefully this guide helped you out a bit, and if you like this video, you can press the like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I do have a membership program thing that you can check out down below if you want to further support this channel. And I wish you guys the best of luck with this lap time challenge, as I think this is the hardest one that we've had so far. May the power of love and friendship help you get into the gold medal time range. But that's all from me. Take care, everyone. This is Mr. MCA, and I'll see you in the next video.